Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Arizona Wildcats. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Arizona's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The Panthers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Firing to the right, complete. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Arizona, 0.
He'll start the return inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Touchdown, Panthers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this is is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
On the ground, it's Browning. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fires to the right. It's complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Steps away. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Power ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, FIU. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. First play of the drive wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Arizona in a hurry. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using the quick game. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Arizona runs out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Running back searching for a hole.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. The give out of the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Panthers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. The offense changing the play. He wants to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
He wants it all. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Right on target this time. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Florida International. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The play action fake. This time it's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk a little about Arizona. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
The screen, he can go. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quick strike complete. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Wide open downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. FIU set up with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Arizona right back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Hold open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the run. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it down the right side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's Browning. There he goes. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the sticks.
Got it in the middle. It's Brewer. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Turning it on. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
He's got it inside the 25. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, FIU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll go with a direct snap. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 2nd and goal for this offense. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This has got got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
When these offenses... They're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. Still deep in their own territory, 2nd and 6 from the 15. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
You know, the problem with calling option is that you can't limit the hits on your quarterback, and he got absolutely leveled by the defender on that one. Now you got to wonder how many more times this coordinator wants to call that play.
Arizona runs out the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
FIU set up with another 1st down. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. After run, now throw. Got his man on the right. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Running the red zone. It's Hall. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to SMU. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's up to 113 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Quarterback takes a knee. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.